Hello and welcome back to the Bold Bavarians. We now have 5 holdings, which makes us pretty strong, all things considered. We have almost 3,000 troops, and this is not true at all. We do not have a dangerous faction. It might call this faction dangerous, it's not. It's just not dangerous in the slightest. It will fail to fire, or if it does fire, we'll destroy it within a month. So we can ignore all of that sort of stuff. What are we going to do for our new holdings? Well, we're going to increase the control in them so that they're actually useful. Right now, this one's got minus 84% on taxes, which is obviously got a little bit of a negative for us, and also half the levy is not helpful. Once we do that, and we have all of them built up, it might be time to start expanding, and we could potentially start expanding some, some of our vassals' lands, potentially. Or we could start getting some new vassals. What I really want to do, though, is start working towards our next goal, which is to get the Kingdom of Bavaria. That's an obvious next goal for us, because if we get the Kingdom of Bavaria, then we can start having Duke vassals underneath us, so we can have more powerful vassals, which then lets us hold more power, which then lets us press that power against our liege. So, Kingdom of Bavaria. How much do we need to hold? We need to hold... where is it? We need to hold 22 counties, so we need to double in size, and we need to hold 2 duchy titles. Not an issue. Wait, why does that say we need to have 1 kingdom title? That's just incorrect. I think that these two are just complete... Oh, okay, I think what it's saying is we would need to... If we held a kingdom title or an empire title, we wouldn't need the duchies. That's fine. So we need 2 duchies and 11 counties. So to get our second duchy, it's a pretty easy job. We go over to Augsburg here. It's the Duchy of Augsburg. If we look at usurping it, we only need 3 out of the 4 counties that are in it. And that'll make it very easy. We just go over there with 250 gold, take the other county, we're sorted. We got it. Once we got that, and that also potentially gets us another couple bits of land. If we take both of those, that'll help us out a little bit. Then we want to start just be moving along. We want to go like, hey, Salzburg, Tyrol. They're kind of like our next big ones. So if we take all of that, so that's 2 from Augsburg, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that gives us 8 extra. So we still need a little bit more after that. What else is in the Kingdom of Bavaria? Just trying to see here. So we got a bit of Carthinia, a bit of Steiermark, a bit of Austria, and a bit of Crane, which is actually Tuscany and Carthinia, which are fairly strong enemies. Tuscany is going to be very difficult, although they're not within the Holy Roman Empire, which may potentially be beneficial, I don't know. And then within the Empire, we've got Carthinia, who are just a little bit stronger than us right now, but if we absorb Tyrol and Salzburg, as well as Augsburg, we're going to be a lot stronger. Yeah, if I actually go to this is probably the easier way of doing this. There's also this one up here, Nordgau, which has enough that are a part of Bavaria. So it's got like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we don't actually even need to attack them. We just need to get Nordgau and then we're good. Yeah. So if we get all of the small duchies surrounding us, absorb them, we can create a Bavaria in roughly that spot. Perfect. We don't even need to worry about Carthinia. Yeah, that works out great for us. Okay. So it's going to be picking on our small neighbors time. Are we fabricating a claim right now? No, we're converting Munchen. I'm going to leave that to go 3 years, but I think after that we want to be getting our claims. Cool. Let's speed the game up. Just going to let it play out. Getting personal. In our latest correspondence, Count Popo of Pula made a mention in passing about the subtleties of court intrigue, as if the subject would interest me. These letters are supposed to be strictly diplomatic in their nature, but of course they sometimes dip into more personal topics. Okay, so who is this guy? Pula is right down there. Okay, is it part of Carthinia? No, it's independent. Okay. Well, sure. Tell me more. I guess I'll humor him. Let's see what happens. In his latest response, Count Popo confesses that he actually knows nothing about the topic and merely pretended for the sake of our conversation. Oh, okay, he likes me more. Good, I guess. To the squeamish Duke Themo, we have been burned with your oppressive laws for too long. No. Peasants' lots are to serve their lord. Don't care. Alright, they have 200 troops. Let's raise our army and walk over there whenever you're ready. pretty much going to destroy them. Tonight, I have stripped myself of every of every symbol signifying my rank to walk anonymously among my soldiers. It is a quiet evening, so when the argument breaks out, the words reach me loud and clear. An infantryman is trying to convince his commander, my knight Wenzel, of the advantages of an alternative strategy. Wenzel will hear none of it. As I approach, the infuriated man raises his fist. So I can step in and protect the soldier, which could get me some martial lifestyle stuff, which is, you know, okay. That's not too bad. Fought a seasoned warrior, gets his prowess. We may gain wounded. I can make an example out of them to gain dread, and Wenzel 100% gets wounded, or I take the soldier's idea. I think we're going to step in. I want the perk. My training has served me well. Within a few moments later, I have Wenzel in a firm arm lock. Let this be a lesson I state loudly for everyone to hear. Your duke does not look kindly on close-minded fools, no matter their rank. The soldier beams with gratitude. Thank you, my lord. You will never know a more faithful servant than Amalric von Messen. Amalric von Messen? Who are you? Oh, okay, you're just some guy. That's fine, you're both just some guys. Well, this is a noble speaking to a lowborn as well. Ah, oh, can't be having that. So I can adopt the strategy, which gets us martial experience of only 100. We didn't get the full lot. Or, okay, yeah, okay. So I can get that and then get innovative strategy as well. I see, and get a strong hook. Or I get the strong hook, I get opinion, and I get a perk. I'll just take the perk, thanks. I don't really need the full bonus. Right, and with the perk, we can get hard rule, and this pushes faction military power threshold for vassals up by 20, which is pretty sweet. Now, do I want anything else in here? I don't know. I don't really know if we want anything else in here. I guess we kind of want strategist. I didn't really mean to go so far down in here, I think. But that's okay. We could take strategist, I suppose. Or we could keep going down overseer. I mean, the final stuff is alright. You get a lot of control growth. It's good if you're expanding quickly, I suppose, and have a lot of land. But we already kind of have control up a lot on our land. It might be time to switch from martial. We already got Grim to rule here, which is fine. We could switch into stewardship, which is always very nice. It gets us golden obligations, which is a very good way to gain a little bit of extra money. I think this might be something I'm going to go with. Yeah, let's switch into this. It gets us some extra income, which will be quite nice overall. I'm not going to call my ally to this war. We'll get some extra income, which we can use, and will definitely be useful, especially as we get our control up. We get the ability to use our hooks on anybody who we can. So if I was actually able to blackmail any of these people, like this person, if I blackmail them, if they had money, I'd be able to get a little bit extra off of them, which sounds good. Same with Amalric or whatever, right? There's some options there for me that I could potentially use. So I can get money that way. It gives me more over time. And yeah, I don't really know why I'm trying to sell you on getting more money. It's just good. I have another daughter. Okay. Give her a Bavarian name. Susanna. Fantastic. Right. So now this daughter is going to take a couple of our counties when we die. We'd really like a son. That would solve the succession crisis pretty well. Or this would. Cradled by sickness. All babies cry. But with little Susanna, there is no end to the tears. I desperately want the midwife to ease my worries, but her furrowed brow makes everything worse. Your daughter is not gaining weight as she should. We will take good care of her, my lord, but in the end, her life is in God's hands. Well, that's not great. She does get a bonus health thing because she's in the witch's coven, though. So, you know, there is a chance that she'll survive. I just realised, yeah, like, that means there's actually a high chance that a lot more of my children will survive due to having the witches thing. That's interesting. Okay, we defeated this guy. Is he any good at fighting? Nah. We can just execute him. Sure. That saves him being in our prison. Do we have anyone in our prison? No, it's nice and clean. Cool. Disband our troops. We're now making 4.4 a month. Very good, very good. What's this one? Designated guardian for Judith. This is my daughter. It doesn't necessarily have to be us, because we have a lot of other witches, but it should probably be us. What's her intrigue? She's getting an intrigue education. We could give her a martial one. It seems to fit her a little bit better. Okay. And then designated guardian. Do I know who other witch? I can use this to find my other witches, right? So I just want to find somebody who's good at this kind of thing. Ah, okay. Hildegard would be fantastic. Yeah, Hildegard can educate you. Yeah, and she likes me as well. Seems good to me. Right. Cool. So unpause and let it go. Every man for himself. Almeric is fiddling nervously with his sleeve as I open the door to my chambers. What is he doing here at this hour? My deepest apologies, but I must speak with you in private. I've discovered something very interesting. Almeric has uncovered a secret of Kaiser Wilhelm's. He's willing to share it with me if I let him off the hook. Also, Almeric's the knight who we just sided with, and he's now come to us with something. Okay. I swear after this you will owe me no longer. So we lose our loyalty hook, but we gain the secret on the Kaiser. Or we can get the secret and he loses opinion of us. Or I'd rather have you in my pocket than him. No, I'd much rather have my liege in my pocket. I learned of his attempted murder secret. Oh. Okay. So, it's I would gain a weak hook if I got the blackmail on him. Who did he attempt to murder? I don't even know. Oh, he attempted to murder, I see. The previous ruler. Well, that's not good. I think we'll blackmail you. Yeah, that sounds good. At the very least, it stops him from being able to revoke our titles or anything. Or do any action against us, I think. Yes, we've gained the hook. Okay, so we could just hold on to that and it'll do quite nicely for us. He hates us quite a lot because we declined the guardianships and blackmailed him, but, you know, that's fine. He can hate us. We'll build up power and we won't worry about it. Nice. Hey, because of that men-at-arms negotiation thing, I just realized we're making an extra 0.4 a month. That's pretty sweet. Hey, we're almost making up to 5. Oh, that must be because the control went up. Actually, that might be the bigger change in our money. Spymaster discovered another secret. That's cool. As additional payment in a recent trade, I find myself in possession of a large herd of cattle. I've been assured the animals are of the highest quality, but the question of what should be done with them remains. So I can give them to my land to gain development growth, and gain the large cattle herd to get more, or I will just lose prestige, or I can get 50 gold. I'm going to try and spin it. Let's make it better. Hey, it's successful and I get 20% development growth. That's very nice. There are 2 wars I can declare. I still have a war in Augsburg? Oh, for Matthias's claims and Wergan's claims. I should definitely press those at some point. It does cost quite a lot, but I should probably press those. I did change succession, right? Let me double check that I did change succession before. I did not change succession. I definitely should be saving up my prestige for that. Cool. Instead of doing more things, shouldn't be risking it. When's our next hunt? 5 gold. Oh, okay. Can I now do the hunt? Yeah, fantastic. Send it off. The woods truly are the mantle of the poor, but as the boar flees in panic from the foraging peasants, I feel my patience wearing thin. Surely there must be better things to do in Regensburg than picking roots and mushrooms. So I can chuck them out, which makes the peasants kind of unhappy, or I can give them a generous donation. No, I'm going to chuck them out. I need prestige. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the plains behind as the servants prepare the boar and other game for the journey back. And that gets us another 150. It's not bad. And our level of fame went up. Nice. Okay, gives us extra knights. I like it. Second in line for Passau. That's, yeah, it's my brother's land. I don't need that. We can imprison Wergand. I don't think I need to. Because I kind of at some point want to press his claims on both Swabia and Augsburg. So that seems like something we should hold off on. Okay, cool. Scheme at court. My spymaster has come to me with a discovery. He is certain my vassal, Mayor Hugo, is scheming against my knight, Arnold. So I can let the traitor be known to all, throw him in jail, or I will not accuse him. So spymaster is certain that my spymaster, my brother, is certain that Mayor Hugo, my vassal who doesn't really like me, is scheming. So I can let him be known and expose him. If I throw him in jail, I can gain a hook off of him when I release him, and then I can use that hook to gain his money. Yeah, I think we'll throw him in jail for just now. That's fine. He might die, but you know. We'll work it out. I can also just ransom him for 30 gold. But I want the hook, because I think the hook will get me 50 once I get this thing finished. No. You will not assign a guardian for my daughter. Peasants are not happy that they're being converted. There's some popular opinion against me. I'm dead. Alright then. Duke Themo II of Bavaria has found peace in Christ's embrace at 24 years of age. He died under mysterious circumstances. Oh, I was just murdered. Oh. Okay. A fickle man, hardly anybody knew what he would think or do at any given occasion. Duchess Judith ascends to the throne. Having mastered many skills, she is sure to be admired by her subjects. Ah. So, we lost Augsburg, and we lost Regensburg. We kept München. We kept Eschenlaue and Ingolstadt. Ah. We're Judith now. I see. Well, we need a new chancellor. Just seeing if we have any of these where only one person is good. This one kind of seems like you're the only... So these are the 3 that we need to be placing in here. You're probably going to be my spy master. I know that you don't like me, and this is a bad situation, but we'll worry about that in a second. Why don't you like me? Short reign on the short reign title claimant. Yeah, that will do it. Chancellor. Probably somebody I will. Yeah, we'll put you in here. Chancellor's gonna be you because you can improve internal opinion of me, which seems good. You no longer need to improve that one. We'll work out what you're doing in a second. Steward's gonna be Wergand. Yeah. Okay. So I no longer care about Regensburg getting any increase. And I want you to improve my land, if I have any that aren't fully controlled. Yeah, so Ingolstadt seems like the best one to get that extra control in right now. So we lost only a couple hundred troops, but that's fine. 10 months till that one's done. Who are you? That's my mother. My mother can marry. Okay. We'll think about that in a second. Just trying to figure out where our next move is here. We're not a witch, so we can't do any witchy stuff. That's going to disappear in a second, and we'll get actual powered levels. Let's have a look at that. There we go. Okay, so those are actual power levels of the factions. Yeah. We can negotiate an alliance with Countess Susanna, my sister. Sure, she is sickly, so she might just die. And she has also got the Witch Coven, but, you know, if she dies, that would actually be advantageous for us. We'd like her to die, though, once we're 16 years old. Exactly then would be fantastic. You can imprison Count Wergand, which will not succeed, but because he's not in a faction yet, there's a chance that that would be the correct... Oh, he's in the Liberty faction. If we were to get rid of him immediately, that might help us. I don't know. He's okay at his job right now, and it's good to have our 4 powerful vassals who are all okay at their job. I can't send you a gift because I don't have enough money. I can't do anything to improve your opinion, really, apart from, you know, make him my guardian, which sounds like a very bad idea. Yeah, I'm also going to switch you to disrupting schemes, because I think that people might try and kill me. Alright, well, you know what I might do here? Just because we're kind of needing to work out a new plan, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.